Yo, what up, everybody? What up, Dunlaps? Yo, welcome to Monster Mash out here tonight, y'all. Oh, hey, yo. We got Bucklands over here, all the way from Columbus in the house tonight. St. DeJohn's gonna be here later. We've got my guy Xenocyclotron on the visuals here, y'all. We've got my freaking guy J-Rad with his debut performing live beats tonight. First performance, J-Rad in the house with Mushu as well. And we've got my brother Admiral Dot in the house tonight. I'm freaking stoked. Love seeing Admiral Dot perform. Incredible. And we have my homie Dangle Zindroni with his first ever comedy set tonight. He'll be setting us off for a lovely, wonderful, groovy night. And I'll be spitting some raps as well from my album Fries and Salad, which came out a couple months ago, and is streaming everywhere. And we've got some CDs, free stickers, you know. Lots of wonderful vibes, lots of wonderful humans up in the house. Got Scuff McSun in the house. Holy shit, that's my guy right there. Am I missing anybody on the shoutouts? I think I got it, but I think got freaking Tyler on the sound. Thank you for Tyler doing the sound tonight. And grateful to be here. First time performing at Dunlap. I've never performed here before, but so grateful and sending lots of love and good vibes to everybody. And just so stoked to be here for a wonderful night. And so now I guess that will allow me to introduce our first act of the night here at Monster Mash. And allow me to introduce y'all to my good bud, Dangle Zindroni. Yeah, give it up. Dangle, give it up for Dangle, y'all. What's up, my man? How's it going, my bro? Long time no see. Dangle, everybody.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Feeling good? Yeah!
Everybody feeling good tonight?
Yeah! So good.
Yeah, happy to be here. My name is Dangle Zindroni. I've been doing comedy for about 10 years now. I'm from Cleveland. I like Cleveland a lot. It's nice. There's a lot of parks and you got the baseball, basketball. You got all the roads and bridges, and I like it here. It's a great, nice spot. Just to be up front, I've been sued a couple times by a few different comedy clubs. So my lawyer asked if I could read this off to you real quick. Just a little disclaimer. If you are afraid of laughter, or allergic, or have ever been in an accident from laughing way too hard, and laughing too much, and having too much fun, you might want to step outside for the next 30 minutes while I fucking tear up this comedy set. Tear it up with my jokes that may make you die crying and laughing so hard. Alright, always I gotta read this, I'm sorry, it's the legal bullshit. So always consult your doctor when you come to a Dangle Zindroni stand-up set to make sure the excessive laughter is okay for your health. So if you've ever been hospitalized for laughing too much and way too hard, this comedy set may not be right for you, and if that's true, I advise you to get the fuck out of here. What else? Dangle Zindroni is not responsible for any medical injuries or expenses due from excessive laughter because of his hilarious jokes. Does anybody? I'll let you leave if you have to. All right, this is all legal now. All right, so now that that's over. So speaking of laughter, which we're going to be doing a ton of that shit tonight, especially during my set. Who here has ever practiced laughing? Have you ever practiced laughing? What then? You have. I call bullshit.
Oh, like 12 different laughs.
All right. Well, actually, I wanted to just practice laughing because when do you ever get to practice laughing? Actually, you want to come up here, sir? Yeah. So we're gonna just do a few different types of laugh. Give them a hand, everybody. So I figured we could just do some practice runs of laughter since it's gonna be coming in handy a lot during my set. So you said you've practiced laughing. I'm sure you have a few signature laughs. Am I right?
I'm very insecure, so I have to have different laughs for different situations. A little bit.
I could block your view. He's a little insecure, so I'm gonna block this view. You can just look right at me while he laughs. But we're gonna do a little example of some laughs, and then we're all gonna join in and just practice and loosen up. We always got these tense muscles, so we're just gonna get those giggles out. So let's do one little example of your laugh. All right, everybody heard that? Okay, give him a hand, everybody. So on the count of three, I say we all do that same laugh. Just practice together, all right?
All right.
1, 2, 3. All right, that was awesome. Appreciate it. Give me a round of applause. Yeah! All right, we'll do one more. Any volunteer want to join in? Juice, how about you come up here? The guy with the knife. Give it up for Juice Man. Juice Man. All right. So, I know my buddy Juice Man. We're good buddies. Thanks for bringing me on here. He's got a ton of different laughs, and I know you're not shy at all, so just let it out, Juice.
That was great!
Give him a round of applause, everybody! Alright, so on the count of three, we're all gonna do that same exact laugh, alright? Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, that was awesome. And I'll just give one example of another laugh here, and then you all join in after I do it. So one of my signature laughs is just it's pretty good. It does the trick. But all right, so on the count of three, we're all gonna join in and do that laugh. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all did a wonderful. Give everybody a round of applause for that. And I'm telling you, it's gonna come in handy tonight, especially during my set with all of my funny fucking jokes. Everybody hear me? All right. And actually, I saw a few different people walk in. And again, I don't want to get sued, so I was just gonna read that again. So, and again, it's legal bullshit that my lawyer makes me do, because I got sued at a few different comedy clubs from some unfortunate injuries that happen when people are laughing too hard. So if you are afraid of laughter, are allergic, or have ever been in an accident from laughing way too hard and having way too much fun, you may want to step outside for the next 30 minutes while I tear up this fucking comedy set with jokes that may make you die crying, laughing so hard. Always consult your doctor before coming to a Dangle Zindroni stand-up set to make sure the excessive laughter is okay for your health. If you have ever been hospitalized for laughing too much and way too hard, this comedy set may not be right for you, if it's anybody. And I advise you to get the fuck out of here for the next 30 minutes while I tear up this fucking comedy set. Give it up. Yeah! And the last little bit of this legal bullshit. Dangle Zindroni is not responsible for any medical injuries or expenses due from excessive laughter because of his hilarious jokes. And I'll just give anyone who might, not be okay with that to get the fuck out of here. And maybe someone will call you in 30 minutes when I'm done with my jokes. All right, so since we're also going to be clapping tonight, I figured we could all just practice clapping. When's the last time any of us has practiced clapping? I mean, really, we all go to events, we all clap, right? But we don't know what the hell we're fucking doing. It's our two hands, nice and simple, but we really gotta like do it right, you know what I mean? So I figured all of us, we could all just clap for maybe like 3, 5, 6 minutes or something, and just get used to it, you know what I mean? Because it's gonna come in handy for my set, for everybody else's set. And so we could all just, on the count of 3, we could start clapping. There's a lot of different claps too, but you'll be surprised with what you feel after.
Started early.
Keep it going, I just want to try to get some. I got a pretty funny idea. This is improvised too. Let's practice laughing and clapping together. Everybody, let's give yourself a round of applause. Yeah. All right, I'm fucking killing this tonight. Woo! I don't know if you saw, but I made an Instagram recently, so we got Noah over here doing the analog visuals, fucking killing it. And these are, I figured I'd just put a collage on my Instagram pictures and posts. And I thought it's a nice little backdrop. I'm on Instagram. Anybody here have Instagram? So all you can follow me and share this with everybody that you know. Great. All right, so let's move on to the fucking funny ass jokes. All right, so I recently moved out of my parents' house. All right, and so I've been living on my own in my own apartment. I've been living on my own. Anybody here living on their own? Raise your hands.
Never want to cohabitate again.
All right, living on your own. So I've been living on my own, and I just gotta take some of this water real quick. All right. Okay, you were filming. Please just edit that out. So I recently moved out of my parents' house. They didn't want me there, they kicked me out. But I've been living on my own for maybe about half a year now, and I like it. I like it. You know, it's nice. It's you got the space. You got all the peace and quietness.
Do that again with the space.
Do it, yeah, let's do that.
All right, so you got the space. You got the. I like living on my own. You got the space. You got the privacy.
Can we see the space?
You got the silence. Mary and Katie, silence. Anybody else talking? Silence. But it's nice. I've been living on my own. I got my couch ready. I got my chair. I got my blow-up mattress that I've been sleeping on. It's nice. It's nice. I really like it. And it's I like living on. Anybody else live on their own?
Yes!
Raise the hands. Anybody live on
Love
their own?
it!
It's nice. it's nice. I got my Roku set up, my TV set up, and
What about your
I got all my shows and Netflix. Which actually I have a stand-up comedy special on Netflix coming out in 3 months. So be on the lookout, everybody. If you don't believe me, you don't believe me. But and the wireless mic would be nice here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You're slaying the comedy realm. So anyways, I have a dog. I love my dog to death. Dogs are a huge responsibility though, and I love my dog to death. I do. Anybody have dogs in here? I mean, not inside here, but any of you guys have dogs at home, like inside your homes, or apartments, or condos, where you live?
about cats.
And so we have, cats are stupid, but we have, I have a dog. Oh, cats are fine, I'm just trying to be funny. But cats are fine. I have a cat, I don't have a cat. I have a dog, and his name's Onyx. I've had him for 10 years. He's the love of my life. He's been by my side for 10 years. But they're a big responsibility. Right? Anybody here have a dog? And you can feel, it's a big responsibility. It is. And yeah, it's like having a kid. So I can't just leave for 3 days and just, he knows how to go to the store and buy his food, refill his water, go unlock the door, go outside and poop and pee and bark at the neighbors, who the neighbors actually deserve to be barked at. But that's a whole other story, a whole other stand-up set about my neighbors, because they're like a piece of shit. But so whenever I go out of town, I went to Hawaii for 3 weeks in a row, actually. And so I had to figure out who's going to watch my dog while I'm gone, right? Because I got this dog. He's got to be fed. He's got to go outside. He's got to eat. He's got to poop. Got to pee. He's got to bark at those fucking neighbors. So I get on my phone. I call my buddy Willie. All right. So I'm like, "Hey Willie." He's like, "Who?" And I'm like, "Hey Willie, I'm going out of town. I'm going to Hawaii for 3 weeks. All right. And I need you to come over to watch my dog, all right? You got to take him outside." And he's like, "Whoa, boo." And I'm like, "Willie, come on, pay attention. I need you here. I'm going to Hawaii for a few weeks. You got to come over. You got to take my dog out. You got to feed him. You got to watch him take a shit. You got to pick it up. You got to pee. You got to watch him bark at my stupid neighbors." And he's like, "Ooh." And I'm like, "Willie, get it together." I'm like, "Come on, man." He's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Willie, I'll give you $5, right?" He's like, "Oh, $6." And I'm like, "Fucking fine, Willie, $6. I'll give you $6. So anyways, he comes over, and I'm like, "Willie, you're gonna come over, and I've got a key because my apartment's gonna be locked. So I don't want anybody stealing my dog, especially those stupid fucking neighbors." But so I'm like, "Willie, you're gonna come over, and it's gonna be locked, but my key's gonna be outside the door in my umbrella strap. All right, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna take it out of the umbrella strap. All right, you're gonna get the keys. You're gonna make sure I got some keys in my pocket I can use. You're gonna take it out of the umbrella strap. You're gonna take the key. All right, you're gonna put it into the door knob, into the keyhole." And let me tell you, Willie, it's not gonna fit. You're gonna try and put it in. It's not gonna fit perfectly, Willie, but you're gonna put the key in the keyhole. It's not gonna fit. You're gonna have to shove it in there. And once it's in there, Willie, I'm telling you, it's not gonna open the door. Because that's apartment keys. You put it in the doorknob, put it in the keyhole, you gotta jam it in there, and then I go, "Willie, you know what you gotta do once it's in there? You gotta jiggle the keys. You gotta jiggle it, Willie. You gotta jiggle the keys to get it in there." And then finally it'll get in and it might work. And you might be able to feed my dog while I'm gone in Hawaii having fun. All right, so living on your own in an apartment. So I moved in the dead of winter. And in the winter, it said it's cold temperatures out. And so I am just freezing my fucking ass off in my apartment. I didn't even know that there was heat to begin with, but I'm just like a fucking ice cube, like. My dog's looking at me, and he wants to lick me because I look like an ice cube. But so I usually when I'm at my parents' house, living at their place before they kicked me out, I would just go up to the wall, find the thermostat, I'd hit the button and it'd go beep, and then I'd just have some heat coming out the vents, right? And so I go and I turn that on, and this is so heat comes out of the vents, all right? And what happens? 2 weeks later, I log into my email, and I get a fucking charge from some stupid fucking company that's been tracking all the hot air that I use. I'm telling you, all these companies are tracking your shit. We have no fucking privacy anymore. So I get this charge. It's like 50 fucking bucks. I'm like, this isn't included in my rent? And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna go to jail, so I pay this fucking bill. And I'm like, it's a gas bill. I'm like, what? I gotta pay for my own farts now? Right, so anyways, then the hot weather comes, right? And because the seasons change here in Cleveland. We got all the seasons here in Cleveland, don't we? Everybody loves that, I bet. Cleveland weather, give it up for Cleveland weather, everybody. Let's hear those laughs and claps like we practice. Cleveland weather, woo! We all love it. Yeah. So anyways, it changed from the hot weather to the cold weather, which it does here in Cleveland. And so that it was hot. And so I go to press that button on my wall that turned the heat on, and I go beep, and I'm expecting some cold air to come out. No. For some reason, a lot of these places that they say that we can live in don't have air conditioning, and so we gotta sweat our fucking asses off in our apartments. So I'm getting through the day, and my clothes are getting soaked with sweat. I just cannot move. I'm like, oh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh. And so I'm so fucking hot, and I'm like, well, if no fucking cold air is coming out of these vents that they're supposed to, because this is a living environment, I would expect this from these fucking piece of shit landlords. What do I gotta do? I gotta go down to Walmart, right? Everybody loves, well, let's give it up for Walmart, everybody. Nice claps and laughs here. Walmart! Woo! All right, so I go into Walmart. I'm going down the aisles, and what do I get from Walmart? I get a nice, big old, heavy fucking box of this fucking thing that's supposed to cool down my apartment. So I had to get a window AC unit. Who here knows what a window AC unit is? Oh yeah. Raise the hands, anybody? Yeah, they're the fucking heaviest things in the world. I swear you have to be a fucking bodybuilder to carry those things, unless you want to break your fucking back. So I go in there, I get a nice little exercise. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have to go to the gym for 3 weeks after doing this bullshit, carrying the window AC. But I get it, I carry it up my stairs, I almost break my back and fall and even fucking die just to get cold air in my apartment. Fucking piece of shit landlords. So anyways, I get up there and I open my window, all right? I got this thing, I go, and I almost fall, but I get this, I go, and I get this window AC unit right in the window there, all right? But let me tell you, just like those keys, the window AC does not fucking fit in the window. Anybody relate here? All right. So what do you gotta do? You gotta hold it, the window AC. You gotta get it in place, like it's like, and then you clamp the window down to hold it tight, right? And I'm like, I swear to God, this fucking took me 20 minutes to get this goddamn window AC in place. And so it's perfectly in place. And it's right before I'm going to bed, perfect timing, because I don't want to sleep in no more fucking hot weather and sweat my nutsack off. But I get it perfectly in there. It's all plugged in, all right? I go to press it on. Beep. The cold air goes. I'm like, oh, yes, this feels amazing. And I got my shirt lifted up, and it's blowing in my shirt. I got a big old belly. And it feels so good. It feels nice. The cold air is cooling me down. It's hitting my sweat, feeling nice and cold. So it's perfectly in place, right? So I go, walk over to my bed. I'm ready to sleep. It's nice and cool, right? And so I get in my bed, and I'm laying in my bed, and I'm all nice and relaxed, right? I got the covers over me, and I close my eyes. Okay. I close my eyes. I start dreaming, and let me tell you, I'm having one of the best dreams ever. I'm in Hawaii, on the beach, and this beautiful fucking woman's walking up to me. She starts taking her clothes off. She starts taking my clothes off, and she starts reaching down. You can guess where she's reaching. And right before she gets there, I'm in this dream. I'm having such a good time. Boosh! My eyes open up. Boo! So wide. My ears are like, woo! And what wakes me up is a fucking rattle! Rattle! It's the fucking AC unit. It's not in place anymore. And it decided to fucking wake me up by going rattle! So what do? My eyes go boo! Boo! I wake up. I jump out of bed. I run over to the window AC. I go, tush, tush, tush. I'm like, get the fucking place, you fucking piece of shit. So I'm moving it around, getting it all perfect. I clamp the window down. I think it's good. I go, good little boy. Just fucking be quiet. Give me cold air so I can sleep, right? So I go back over to my bed. I lay down in my bed. What happens again? I relax. I close my eyes. I slip back into that dream. Beautiful woman walks up again. She's so fucking beautiful, I tell you. She's taking her clothes off. Yeah, I can tell you're wanting the same dream. She's taking her clothes off. She starts taking my clothes off. She starts reaching down. You know where she's reaching. And literally, this close to being this close to this close. I go, my eyes go, boom! My ears go, boom! What? And I wake up to fucking rattle! Rattle! And my fucking window AC woke me up again. And I'm like, God damn it! So I run over to it. I'm like, you fucking little piece of shit! And so I move it into place and I fucking kick that motherfucker. It's nice and quiet. So that happens probably, honestly, one time a week. And it always happens when I'm having a wonderful dream about a beautiful woman. So anyways, living in an apartment, what do you gotta do? You gotta jiggle the keys. You gotta pay all the bills. And you gotta have that window AC go rattle. So you gotta, if you want to repeat after me, we're going to, on the count of 3, jiggle the keys. 1, 2, 3. You gotta jiggle the keys. And then we're going to pay the bills. You got 1, 2, 3. You gotta pay all the bills. And then the third one is the window AC, rattle. So 1, 2, 3. You got window AC that rattle. Thank you, Cleveland. I appreciate it. I figured we could end this also just practice a little more laughing again, how we open. So 1, 2, 3. Then the clapping as well. 1, 2, 3. let's give it up for everybody who's going to be performing the rest of the night. We've got Xenocyclotron. Give it up for Xenocyclotron. We got Saint Dijon. Give it up for Saint Dijon. We got J-Rad in the house. Give it up for J-Rad. And we got Admiral Dot. Give it up for Admiral Dot. And we got Bucklands in the house. And the man, the one and only Juice Man. And I saw a few different people walk in during the last part of my set, so I just gotta read that one more time. If you're afraid of laughter, are allergic, or have ever been in an accident from laughing way too hard and having too much fucking fun, you may want to step outside for the next 30 minutes. While I tear up this fucking set with my jokes. They make you die crying and laughing so hard. Always consult your doctor. If while coming to a Dangle Zindroni stand-up set, make sure the excessive laughter is okay for your health. If you've ever been hospitalized for laughing too much and way too hard, this comedy set may not be right for you, and I advise you to try to hear me. But since I advise you to stay for everybody else, that's not in the actual legal writing, but my lawyer wants me to say this. And then Dangle Zindroni is not responsible for any medical injuries or expenses due from excessive laughter because of his hilarious fucking jokes. Thank you, Cleveland!
What's up, Dangle? Yo, brother killed it. Dangle Zindroni. Oh, hell yeah. Wow. Oh my gosh. Monster Mash is off to a good start, y'all. Thanks for being here. That was incredible. Wow. Amazing. So, our next performer is another wonderful human, just like Dangle, is my man, Admiral Dot. Let's welcome Admiral Dot to the stage, y'all. Give him a warm hand and some oohs and ahs and oohs and yews. He's the restaurant, and we'll hear his wonderful art and music that he creates. Shout out to Tyler again on the sound. You! Bucklands right here. All the way from C-Bus, all the way from the 614, y'all.